Hey, what's up? It's Marika. In case you've been wondering how to pronounce my name, and it's like casual Saturday over here. I'm about to get this workout in, so of course I had to jump on real quick and fulfill this part of my challenge, which is vlogging what I'm doing for the whole 80 days. So that's what I'm doing. First of all, today I was at my mom's house and she was like, oh wow, like this is really showing. Like we're 6 days in, plus cleaning it up a little bit during prep week, but not really. And also like going all in like Saturday, Sunday, because I was like, oh my God, last call for eating all the things. But yeah, she's like, oh my, this is really showing. I haven't stepped on the scale again because our trainer yelled at us and we're not supposed to. But yeah, so that was kind of cool because like, you know how moms are, they're always worried about you. And she was, seeing me so rapidly gain in the weeks before that over Christmas because I was eating all the things. And she was like, this really shows. We're 6 days in. And I can see it too, but like I have a little more to go, but so far so good. But what I wanted to talk about today is the honeymoon phase. When you start like a new job, or you start a new workout program, or you start a new relationship, or you start whatever new thing you're starting, there's always this time in the beginning where you're like, oh my God, yes, awesome, let me do all the things, and let me go all in, and but that fades, period. And then the question is, what are you doing after that? So, because obviously you picked that new job, or you picked that new program, or you picked that new relationship because you felt that, that there was a future in it, that it made sense for you. And there's something that's going to help you grow in life or pay your bills, So after that phase fades, what do you do is the question. I've been there many, many times with different programs. So one for me, when it comes to my fitness, for me, it has helped to like, how do you say that in English? When you you just use all the motivation tools that you have. And it's not so much motivation as it is discipline. And I know that, because everybody's always like, oh, I wish I had the motivation to do it. But at the end of the, motivation, you rely on somebody to sprinkle motivation on you every single day. It's not going to work. I'm really sorry. It's not, it helps. But at the end of the day, you need to find your real reason why you're doing this on the inside, or be disciplined about it. But in order to build discipline, I feel you need to really know why you're doing something, right? So here's what I'm recommending for the people that work. One second. I'll finish this real quick so I can work out in a second. What I always recommend is at the start of a commitment, note your baseline. If you are at the start of a fitness program, note your, take your measurements, take your pictures. I know these pictures freaking suck. I can show you mine from when I started, and I did not want to take them. I actually took my first one a week later when I started, and it was like I was losing so fast. And I was like, holy shit, let me snap that real quick because this is about to change quickly. So take your pictures, take your measurements, just have a baseline to go back to. Then there's so many cool tools, like visual tools that you can use. I had this like a clock line, 2 of them, and then the pins that go on it, and I had like the weight to lose at the top and then the weight I lost at the bottom, and as I was losing pounds I moved them down. That was really cool. Or I've seen those jars with the pretty stones in them where you just move them over, or chalkboards, or like whatever visual tool you can use to do this. So that I recommend doing that. We talked about pictures and measurements and visual tools, and stay off the scale. Like, okay, if you're, I'm a chronic scale stander, but the way my brain works, I I don't get discouraged when it doesn't move. Does that make sense? Like, if you are the type that gets worried when you stand on it and it's not, moving quickly enough, or God forbid is going up, because that happens when you start a new program between, building muscle and all that good stuff. We can talk about that at a different time. Stay off the scale, okay? You can weigh in like once every 2 weeks, once every 4 weeks, whatever, but don't make that like a daily thing. All right, pictures, measurements, stay off the scale. Visual motivation stuff, and then the most important things, you need to be very clear about why in the world you're doing this. When I'm not going to dig into mine right now because I'm going to cry again, and today I'm not doing that. Really, like, just keep asking. There's this system, okay, where you ask yourself 5 levels deep. What's going on with this? 5 levels deep. Why do I want this? Well, because I want to shed some pounds. Why do you want to shed some pounds? Because I don't know, whatever your reason is. And then you ask yourself again, why is that an issue? And if you keep doing that, eventually you get to a level that's going to make you freaking cry your soul out. If I do that, let's not do that today, okay? But try that little exercise today, and just keep asking yourself why. Like, don't stop at because I want to lose weight. Okay, the end. No, ask yourself another way. Why do you want to lose weight? Because I want to be a good role model for my kids. Why do you want to be a good role model for your kids? Because if I'm not, then they might follow my footsteps. Why is it an issue if they follow your footsteps? If you're like me at the beginning of this, because they would have been sick. They would have followed my footsteps. Oh, here I go. They would have followed my footsteps, and they would have ended up with unhealthy habits to the point that, where we're talking about, lifestyle-induced ailments that are preventable. They would have possibly ended up with diabetes. Maybe some arthritis because of carrying all that extra weight on their knees, and why is that an issue? Because I cannot carry that burden of them being sick because of me. That was mine. And that hurt me to the core to think about. And when I don't want to do this shit, and I know I need to be a better role model for them. That was mine. Whatever yours might be. But dig for it. Go 5 levels deep. Keep asking yourself why. Why is that an issue? Why do I want to do that? Same, if you start a new job or whatever, dig for it. Why did I start this job? Because I want to earn money. Why do you want to earn money? Because I want to be able to pay my bills. Why do you want to be able to pay your bills? Because I don't want to sit on the damn street without a roof over my head. Or, because I want to give my children something that I couldn't have when I was their age. Or because, I just want to not be freaking up every night worrying about how I'm going to pay for that next one. That, that next recurring bill that's going to come up. Just keep asking yourself and really dig for it. So, when the honeymoon phase fades, when that sizzle, that excitement fades, ask yourself why and dig for it, and just be very clear about that. That's how you're going to be able to build discipline in doing what you need to be doing. And that's hard. It's not easy. And it helps when you have a support system that reminds you, is like, hey, remember when you said XYZ? Helps a lot. So today, if you feel you've been in the honeymoon phase, or even if you haven't started at all yet, or if you've been thinking about starting on your health and fitness or your job or your relationship or whatever, really dig for your why. Really be clear why what you're about to do or what you've been doing is important and relevant. And that's the same thing, important and relevant, isn't it? But why that matters and why it is important that you become disciplined about showing up for that every single day. Okay? I'm going to get my workout in. If you've been around for a little bit, you know that working out is not my happy place whatsoever. I make it fun, but it's not my happy place. But I know why I'm showing up for this every single day. Okay? Make sure you do your why exercise, and then make sure you crush it today. All right, I will talk to you tomorrow, and I hope this helped.